welcome back. We are now going to finish escaping from the prison.
It's very odd that they just leave treasure chests filled with stuff in this prison. Let alone things that lots of people need, apparently.
Well, no, it's not a thing that lots of people need. It's a lot of things that a few people need.
Alright, I'll give you that.
If we escape from level 4, we'll become legends.
I don't think fire god stones are really that useful outside of just revelation flow.
Yeah. Simon, you already escaped level 4. Now you're trying to escape level 2.
Here they come!
What a waste of time.
Just giving us a refresher course on how Simon works.
Simon!
Those robot dogs poisoned you.
Well, to be fair, it might have been the savage dog.
Okay.
Simon!
They both look like robot dogs to me.
Well, the savage dog is less robotic.
Alright.
Well, that was a doddle.
So what? Speak English!
That was a dawdle.
Take you on.
He was a bunch of shadow men.
Bunch of wimps.
Shadow men are actually pretty difficult to find. I'm actually surprised I even managed to get a single encounter with 4 of them in it.
I would imagine that makes them a bitch to get for the hunter ranks.
Yeah, they were one of the 3 hard ones in this map.
Dude, you just straight up punched him with your gun. That's awesome.
Yep.
Take this. Come on.
And then burned the hell out of it with it.
Wow.
So now that that's done, we can go back to Jaster.
Jaster!
If nothing else, I'm more familiar with his attack patterns and such,
Yeah.
so I use him more often. That, and he's the only character who cannot be removed from the active party.
I always liked it when the game never forced you to take the main character with you at all times. Like Final Fantasy X, that was the one thing I really liked about it, that Titus was not required to be in your active party at all times.
I mean, especially since he's like the time mage.
Yeah.
Until you can get him like the multi-haste spell, he's not even all that good.
Debatable, because he gets a buff pretty early on that is really good, but yeah, I can see why you would think that.
Certainly are a lot of uses for the Dragon God skulls.
Yeah.
At the moment I'm debating where to put it. But in the end, I finally noticed that Desert Wind is 1 Dragon God skull away from being usable.
There you go.
So now I have Desert Wind level 2.
HP up, oh my.
Yeah, you can get all kinds of passive buffs. So, Desert Wind level 2. Now it costs 20 AP. Does the same sort of elemental and status damage that it did before.
Here they come!
But it's more powerful.
Waste of time.
But now, when I use it like this,
Here goes.
everything dies again.
You broke quad numbers there.
Yes, I did.
That's amazing. I always loved the first time you do that in JRPGs, when you get 4 numbers in your damage. It always feels good.
Yeah. It's kind of curious, but the second and first levels of the prison are separated by a ramp rather than an elevator.
Something's not right.
Because here we are. This is level 1, and that's the door out right over there.
Weird.
Of course, if you want the goodies, you'll have to search the entire area.
Oh, it's a mimic!
Yep. Now, it's been mentioned in the thread that you can use the monography shot to end mimics very easily. And I was wrong about that too, by the way. And that mimics are always powerful whenever you find them. It's just that I kept upgrading my weapons so fast that they weren't very effective no matter when I encountered them after the first dungeon.
Boing. Boing.
And then,
Boing.
of course, there's the fact that you can Mario this guy to death.
Boing.
It's very satisfying on a platformer kind of way.
Oh, another cursed mask.
Oddly enough, Simon can use one.
Raging Dragon.
So we'll have to see what a Raging Dragon looks like.
Yeah.
This one is fire-based damage and causes the on fire condition.
I'm slowly starting to learn what those symbols mean.
Don't worry, I'll explain it no matter what.
His flamethrower just shot a dragon.
Yes, it...
This game officially went from kind of silly to amazing in about 5 seconds.
keeps doing that.
Don't cross our path.
And we won the challenge once again.
We got a ruby out of it.
Well, that's just random encounter items.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Damn it. Look at the correct treasure chest, Jester. It's got an ancient scroll in it.
Always when you're recording! One thing I've learned about doing LPs is that that sort of stuff only happens when you're recording. When you're not recording, it always works fine, and then as soon as you start going on camera, whoops! Suddenly I am incompetent at this video game.
Well, good thing I do all my grinding off camera.
Yeah.
And this looks like a fairly impressive corridor. Wouldn't you agree?
Gee, I wonder if there's a boss battle in here. Oh.
No, there
Maybe
isn't.
not.
Just another corridor that looks exactly like the corridor we just left.
Oh.
Except this one has a mimic in it.
Yeah! Stop getting in our way!
And you know, I could jump this one to death too. But I feel like finding out if our weapons have improved enough that we can actually kill it.
Yeah.
The old-fashioned way. It looks like it's not affected by the cloud of smoke ability, though.
Well, it makes sense considering you only fight them alone, so confusing it.
And without Kisala to use the ice thing on him, he's actually damaging the hell out of the party here.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So using the monography shot on them at first is probably preferable to...
Of course,
Oh.
Jaster, I've forgotten the monography shot is still equipped, so he's using it just like a normal gun.
You gotta love the AI.
So we're gonna fix that nice and quick here.
It would have been hilarious if he just started using a sword after that, just to piss you off.
I figure we might as well use it since it's there, but for some reason Lilica cannot, for the life of her, jump on that stupid platform.
All right.
Well, yeah, it's technology-based. She doesn't know how platforms work.
I guess, because that's the only explanation I can come up with how I'm so consistently able to miss that thing.
It's also her weird bottom eye. Like I said last time, she can't really see that low, so she doesn't know where she's jumping at.
Wait, her weird what?
Remember how you couldn't shoot the dog? I said it was her eye was weird.
Oh,
She
that.
couldn't aim down.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
trouble getting through here.
I'm gonna stick with that.
I guess. So, found the elevator. It's got another question mark here for me. I need the startup
Needs a
chip.
Startup chip. I bet you found that earlier off camera. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's here.
What did you do?
That may be a problem. Oh wait, no, it's in this chest.
Let's get out of
That's
here.
right next to the chest that I opened, yet somehow I didn't open this one. Don't I feel stupid now?
Again, this only ever happens when you're recording.
So, now it works.
Prisoner's gonna go into that elevator. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like I said, the guards just don't care anymore. I mean, you notice the experiments
Don't we have to hurry?
that they're performing on the prisoners. I'm guessing the guards are actually getting bouts of conscious.
Yeah,
Of course, we're still not done.
of course not.
We're up to the interior pathways. Which you can see appear to be...
Swanky room.
Yeah, they appear to be quarters for the guards, rather than for prisoners.
Ooh,
Don't fall behind,
gazer
okay?
boat.
Yeah. It's one of our second tier, I believe. Second or third. But probably second.
Yeah.
I only hope they don't catch us here.
Now, behind this door, we'll find an old friend.
Is this the beast we fought on
Oh.
Rosa?
Ha!
It's the salamander.
It's the boss that convinced me that all of these characters know that they're in a video game.
Yeah.
This really sucks.
Ah!
And now it's these two guys again.
And now it went from awesome to unbearable.
I'd say they don't talk about Mio this time, but
those things. I'm
you
much
wouldn't
better at
believe me.
cleaning than they are. I guess your 43 years of experience as a bachelor are good for something, huh? Shut up! You think that's a compliment? I happen to be touchy about that subject.
Hate these guys no matter what.
and they're still mopping up with those brooms.
You know, Mr. Rosencaster's different somehow. He was never like this before.
Yeah, Mr. Rosencaster's too wound up in those experiments of his. It's borderline obsession, if you ask me. I mean, they used to call him the best officer ever. Everyone used to look up to him. He was such a great guy. I don't know what's
You were
happened
here
to him.
for
I
this when,
suppose it has to do with
when
Claudia.
he was like that. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you.
What do you mean?
Especially since he apparently has more information on the
Never
boss
mind.
than the
I
other
guess
guy.
It's not for us rank and file guards to know. Come on, let's get back to work.
What do you want to do?
Now's our chance. They're not looking our way.
So we can shank
Let's
him, right?
go.
Let's shank him. Shank him.
Are we even hiding at all? All of the other guards have allowed them to walk through.
So
Oh,
this is what
Pink
came
Elf
of that
Lady.
experiment? All that time, and this is what we ended up with? A big
I like to
pile
call
of
her
garbage?
Target Tits.
Take
Because
me
look
to
at that.
Rosencaster
I
immediately.
know.
Yes, ma'am.
What a colossal waste of money. We need a reorg here.
I mean, she is... That dress is like deliberately asking for attention. The way it's got this concentric circles.
Yeah.
I mean, people use those to actively mesmerize people.
Oh, look! It's another one of those.
Yep. And I'm all out of places to put them. Anyway, we're still following the red lights you can see here. And we get interrupted by yet another cutscene.
Oh, it's this dude.
Yeah. You remember I said that pretty much everybody has sappy backstory?
Claudia,
Even this guy.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything for you. I would do anything if I could only bring you back.
But I won't do that.
Why, Claudia?
I could just
Why have you left me?
imagine
all
him
alone?
having sex with
Oh
a
god, no!
normal-sized human
No!
being.
No, we're stopping that discussion right here, right now.
Rosencaster,
No.
sir! We have an urgent situation! The level 4 prisoners have escaped from their cells!
What did you say?
Looks like the one honest guard finally caught on to what's going on.
Secure the partitions.
I like to imagine that he was the one who just ignored you anyway, and he just deliberately waited for you to get all the way up before alerting
Did I
anybody.
come at a bad time, Mr. Rosencaster? It's all well and good to go after those escapees, but I wonder how that experiment's coming along.
It's coming along.
She's
We are
got a
close to
garter.
perfecting the rune cell cultures. Once we do, you'll finally get what you want. We'll be able to mass-produce artificial human soldiers to your heart's content.
Oh, but that's not what you're after.
So
is
that's what's
it?
been going on here.
I know. You're
They've been
fixated
making
on one
monsters.
dead woman,
So that
and it's
rune
holding up the whole
stuff
experiment.
that creates monsters. Yeah, they've been testing it on human beings to create monsters out of humans, rather than
Don't
unfortunate
give me the
wildlife that it
runaround.
usually falls
I
upon.
can see right through you.
Huh.
I know what you're up to.
Nonsense! I'm following orders and doing exactly as I was told.
Still clinging to that old story, huh?
And apparently there's this
You've
supposition
got
that it
quite
can
the
bring back
one-track
the
mind,
dead.
Mr. Rosencaster. Obsessed with a woman like that. Rosencaster, listen up. This is your final warning.
Sounds like the Frankenstein monster.
Rosencaster mad!
Me smash pink elf lady.
So while they were talking, the main characters managed to get to the next elevator.
Oh boy.
And hey look, this one's actually got a nice view.
Huh.
Shows you just how far down we've gotten.
Yeah. Nice waterfalls.
Just how high up this building goes. You can just barely see the top of it there at the end.
Yeah.
And what do you know, the entrance is at the very top. So,
Yup.
Here they come!
still got a floor or two to go.
Oh no, it's another proto beast.
Yeah,
They've already been regulated to fodder.
regular enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got an entry on the hunter list and everything. They're nothing special at all at this point.
I find it hilarious that they have an entry on the hunter list, yet they're supposed to be top secret, you know, enemies that nobody's supposed to know about.
Yeah, I guess. Aha, but we finally reached the boss door. Unfortunately, most of the prison is going to be locked away from us just about after this, so I've got to do some grinding and it's done.
Awesome. I love editing.
Yeah, there were a whole bunch of enemies this time. Like I said, 3 of them in particular were fairly hard to find, because they don't come in big groups of their own. And yeah, that's the benefit of grinding. Rank 52, we almost got that first prize.
Pete Richards, you're better not get attached to whatever that is that you've gotten attached to.
Or right below Regalo Serafina, whatever that was. And there's been a whole bunch of movement up here at the top.
Oh.
Ophilemius has reached 4th over Milas Valtor. Dwight Spinell and Quinn Chelsea have gotten over Sparky Antares. And Itaga Demos has jumped all the way from rank 13 onto the number 10.
Nice.
It's good to see a lot of other people making some surprising progress, even at this point.
Nobody's gonna top Desert Claw, though, until you top Desert Claw, anyway.
Oh yeah. Desert Claw got to where he is by a lot of grind.
That! This place is more like a secret lab than a prison.
Look,
No,
Chester.
gee, you're really
There are
just
people
catching on to
in there.
that right now.
What's going on? What are they doing in this
Well,
place?
technically, they haven't been seeing all of
Toying
these
with human
asides.
lives.
True.
They've been experimenting with Rune in order to obtain forbidden powers.
And he finally got back
What
to
do
us.
you mean?
There have always been rumors, but I had no idea the experiments had actually gone this far. We can't let them get away with this.
Oh, hey, look.
That wasn't very
Giant
smart
guy
of
versus
you.
small
You
guy.
should have run when you had the
Giant guy
chance,
wins.
old man.
Is this our Yoda? Is this our Yoda? I'm just making that connection. Is this our Yoda?
Involved in this kind of
You
experiment.
could say that.
How could such an
He doesn't play as prominent of a role, though.
Shut up!
Oh.
You know nothing about me.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, Lilica there is
The only
able to
one.
stab an arrow into his shoulder.
Crush you fools!
Stop an old man from getting
With me.
choked to death. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of awesome weapons now.
Here we go.
That there is called the Alex Impulse.
How about some?
And he's firing a missile at me.
That's not good.
But this is what Jaster's now able to do to the boss's health.
Playing around.
Oh, wow. Benefits of grinding.
Oh yeah. I kinda like his little pummeling punches there. Ah, Jaster died. So he doesn't get any experience.
Oh. He died at the last second, too.
Still, he's the furthest ahead of everyone else, so no big loss.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Rosencaster, don't make Claudia any sadder than she already is. Think about what you're doing for a moment. Is this really what she would want?
You act as if you know.
Wonder whose side those guys are on.
Hey! Look at that!
Without number.
Typical!
They're not hitting a single
standing
thing.
still.
All of them are standing still.
Not too late!
Why are they still shooting that way? What? Most of the people are running another direction. Stop shooting straight ahead.
Yeah, and technically they were on Rosencaster's side, so you gotta wonder why they were firing at him at all.
Well, maybe Pink Elf had something to do with it.
You're fired.
Yeah, probably.
Official notice from President Valcog.
Oh, hey, look, you're fired, and she has a gun.
And we're done.
We finally escaped. Whew, but boy, was that a close one.
No, it
relax
wasn't. They
just
missed
yet.
by a mile.
Well, technically they were there and they were shooting at them, so I guess that would qualify
It's
as
all right.
close.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. They're
Okay.
friends of mine.
And in case you're wondering if the
What are you talking
prison
about?
record's going to be a problem, well,
Yoda will take care of that.
yeah, you may notice
We've
that
come for you, sir.
all the
Do you have
folks in
any
the
injuries?
police cars
I
are
was a
friends of
simple
our
old
friend
man to
here.
fall for their tricks.
getting myself thrown into jail like that.
Crime is just another way to promote war, sir.
What?
You
What?
said it.
What?
And Datron's involved somehow.
We're getting into Kojima level. We're getting into Kojima level
Are you
of
anyway?
war nonsense
Fellow
here.
prisoner. Isn't that enough? You know, you have the skills of a warrior, yet you have kindness and mercy as well. I didn't think youngsters like you still existed. I'm quite impressed.
I knew it was a
I'm
cat,
glad I met you.
but at least this cat isn't annoying. So
Say,
And he wears
have
clothes.
you seen him somewhere
A
before?
bit. Weirdly obsessed
awfully
with
familiar.
preventing war when nobody has ever brought it up. But okay,
We'll
yeah.
probably cross paths again someday. But of course, since you guys are pirates, you'd better watch your backs.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just be careful. God damn.
Well, he did go away in cop cars after all, so they're technically on opposite sides of the law there.
That fella's a real mystery, all right.
I'm guessing that's kind of what he was
now that
going
we've pulled
for.
ourselves together,
I guess.
let's go and
I
get our
don't know.
travel visa renewed. Hurry up! Time's a wasting.
That little wench is gonna pay for what she did to us.
Can we take care of the visa first? Just try to let it go, okay, Lilica?
And now back to the mundane task to which we were given.
By Cat 1.
But before that, we may want to double back.
Treasure chests?
Like I said before, Rosencaster Prison is locked away from us.
Let's keep this.
You can see the elevator there in the back. We cannot go down it. It is sealed off. But there are treasure chests.
Yup. Treasure chests.
First one here just has some Dreamflower ash. I already got plenty of that.
I feel like I can
Yup.
run forever.
But this one's got a mirror unit. Now, if you'll check the revelation flow here, not only are almost everyone glowing, but we have 11 open spaces for it.
Nice.
Only the one on Jaster's flow. You can see it goes along a lot with the resistance item, or the resistance abilities and defense up.
Yeah. Makes sense. It's sort of like a shield thing.
Although it looks like Steve gets an icy eye beams and a center of attention if we can give him the mirror units. I think we'll upgrade his icy eye beam.
So when Slagathor finally joins back up, he'll be nice and caught up.
Yeah, his abilities will be on par with the rest of the group. Once we upgrade his weapons again.
Doors shut tight for now. So I guess at some point it opens back up, so in case you,
In a chapter or two, we'll be able to go back down and clear out the enemies that we hadn't, if we hadn't before.
right.
But for some reason, we can't teleport right now. Yeah, teleporters
Could it be?
always
because-
shut down when there's plot to be found along the way.
Yup. I was just about to ask that.
I just figured we'd see that before we end the episode.
Oh look, it's Cat Dude.
To put an end to the long-standing war between Longardia and Draxel, we need to mutually agree to implement military cutbacks in order to drive home the point to the dissidents still pushing for war.
Yay, sustained orderly drawdowns of military expenditures.
Now is the time to lay down our weapons. And take
He
a
has a
first
monocle
step to the
now.
road to peace.
That's awesome.
I knew I'd seen him before. Well, knock me down dead with a feather duster. It's Admiral Bernard.
Admiral Bernard?
That's right. He's the commander-in-chief of the Longardian army.
So what was
So a
big
bit more
Sherlock him
important
doing
than
in
Yoda
prison?
was in the
Bernard's
original
a pacifist.
trilogy.
And he's
A
probably
little
got
bit.
loads of enemies in militant
We don't talk
Longardia.
about the prequel trilogy. If you talk about the prequel trilogy and Fred, you're
was
banned.
put in there by some
I don't actually have the
pro-zealots.
authority to back that up.
Now, I brought up
The
Jar Jar
war.
Binks, so
There's no escaping it.
I'd have to go first. In any case, that would be why he kept bringing up the war out of nowhere. He's kind of preoccupied with it.
Yeah.
Man, she really did a number on you.
Yeah, you got shot in the head and everything. Okay, maybe not the head, because you're still alive.
Crying out loud, you old fool. All this for love. Well, not that I don't understand the feeling. Hmm?
It's gonna put him out of his misery then.
Yep. Or not.
Yeah, it looks like he came just a bit too late to do that.
This time, don't let her go.
Aww.
Kind of an odd character moment from the Boba Fett.
Yeah. Don't forget he's got a bit of Han Solo mixed in there, so...
Alright, now with that done, we'll just head over to the nearest save point.
Let's get this mission taken care of.
And we'll wrap up the episode. Although I can definitely agree with that sentiment. Neo fans are 52 grades of stupid.
Yeah.
Considering what we've seen of them.
I'm hungry. Hang on just a little longer, GA. We'll go get something to eat soon, okay?
So maybe wondering why they look like,
Excuse me.
World War II
Please
widow.
pardon me for asking, but do you
Little
happen
bit.
to know this person?
Or possibly the fact that she is actively washed out compared
Never
to
seen him
the
before.
normal characters.
Who is he? He's my husband.
Yeah.
His name is Sho.
They're dead, aren't they?
There was an accident at the chemical lab where he used to work, and he was caught in the explosion. He managed to survive, but he's gone missing from the
No,
hospital.
I think they're alive still.
Simon, do you know this guy?
No, I can't say that I do. No.
Mommy! It's okay, GA.
So I'm guessing you've already grasped
very much
what
for your time.
twist is involved with this.
If you happen to see my husband, please tell him Miyoko and GA are looking for him.
All right, we'll keep
Maybe.
an eye out for him.
The relationship between
Thank you.
Simon and Sho.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that if someone watching this happens to point out the obvious side, I'm not going to consider that a spoiler.
Something bothering you?
No, not especially. Oh, I feel a little dodgy all of a sudden. Do you mind terribly if Steve goes with you instead?
Oh, hey, it's Lagathor! It's coming back.
Yeah, that's the extent of the excuse for why we're going to have Steve in the next dungeon instead.
I'll be joining the party if you don't mind. Thank you for your patience.
How's Simon doing?
My sensors failed to detect anything out of the ordinary. Apart from his body fat percentage, that is.
Ah, you skinny bitch.
At any rate, let's get to the Galaxy Corporation. The captain will have our heads if we don't hurry.
Okay, now we can head to the nearest save point. Took us long enough. But now I'll see you next episode.
See ya.